All right, buddy. Just shoot me a message. Day 18. We are at the office today, and the boys are getting ready. There's Miss Melissa. The boys are getting ready to go have lunch. But today was bring your kids to work day, as you can see. So, JD, you can't have them all at the same time, buddy. So we're running into some little conflicts here and there. Little conflicts here and there. This is what's going on. Go. All right, you got a couple more over here. Little Lundies everywhere. Some Lundies and some Baileys. Hey, let her go, Fisher. Jay, I understand, but that's not what's happening. Keep your hands off of her, please. No, she has not. She just got it a few minutes ago. So that's what we got going on over here. We got Bluey, mini episodes of Bluey happening over this way. Right, you got the Bluey. And yeah, Jessica, you're enjoying all these children being here with us today?
Oh, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Every bit of it.
You love it, right?
Love it.
It's your favorite thing. So, but yeah, so here we are, day 18. A couple little updates. Yeah, there you go. Way to play together. Quick little update we just got done. We're putting together some goodie bags. Man, it's loud over there. They are working on like what is going to be the customer experience when they do buy a car. You see my guy Evan over here doing some training. What is the customer experience going to look like, and how can we intertwine some good marketing strategies for those that come in and purchase the vehicle from us? And so what we just decided to do, we did some backwards math, right? So we are comfortable investing up to $50 per car in like a goodie bag. Basically, every customer is going to get a backpack, and in that backpack is going to be like a t-shirt, a hat, a pen, a bracelet, just some cool kind of stuff, right? So buy a car from us, we'll give you a backpack. Now that's just part of the customer experience. There's gonna be a lot more going on with that as well. But it's something that they can take away, something they can take home with them. And it's not gonna say 800% elite auto sales. That's not what it's gonna say. It's just gonna say 800%. Now, why are we doing that? Well, the reason that a company would put 800% elite auto sales is because they want you to promote their company. I believe that 800% has value across the board. I believe that it has different meaning for different people. And so our thought is nobody really wants to go wear a shirt that says auto sales or a hat that says auto sales, that's promoting a dealership. However, people will promote a lifestyle, and they will promote an experience, and it's across the board. Their kids can wear it, family members can wear it, that type of thing. So we're just gonna go with 800%. We're the only person with that particular brand. So we get enough people wearing 800%, and we think it'll make a difference, and it'll ultimately drive traffic to both our consulting company as well as our retail company. Right, Nick?
That's right.
See?
800%.
800%. Right, James?
Yes, sir, 800%.
Yeah, see? They know what's up. So just got done going through that discussion, and it's just backwards math, right? What are you willing to invest? How many do you need? Backwards math, and this is what can go in the goodie bag to fit the math. We also we're going through our pay plans for our frontline salespeople, and when looking at those pay plans, we had to have a conversation about current expectations in the industry versus what our expectations are going to look like in the industry. And it is incredibly important to me that we set everything up from the beginning with the standards and expectations that we teach in our consulting company, and with the standards and expectations that we ourselves live by, and ultimately expect everyone who gets the opportunity to be a part of this team to live by. So we had to make some adjustments a little bit. to the pay plans. And really, as a business owner, what you should ask yourself anytime when it comes to pay plans, you should ask yourself, what is a good job and what is a great job? What am I willing to pay for a good job? And what am I willing to pay for a great job? And once you know the answers to those questions, right? Define what a good job is, define what a great job is. Define what you're willing to pay for a good job, define what you're willing to pay for a great job. When you do that, now you just do backwards math. It's just backwards math. Example, great job is, good job, say I sell widgets. A good job is 100 widgets sold every 6 weeks, okay? 100 widgets sold every 6 weeks is a good job. And if you do a good job, I'm willing to pay you $60,000 a year. Okay, well, 100 widgets every 6 weeks, 7 periods, that's gonna be let's say I'm willing to pay you $70,000 just for easy math. $70,000 for a good job. Okay, great. So you're gonna sell 700 widgets. 700 widgets, you need to make $70,000. That means I need to pay you $100 per widget that you sell. If I pay you $100 per widget that you sell, let me exchange that. I'm gonna pay you $100 every widget that you sell when you sell 100 every 6 weeks. If you sell 99 in 6 weeks, then we're only gonna pay you $75 per widget. If you sell 100 and, as soon as you get to 100, then it's gonna go to $100 per widget. And if you get to 130 in 6 weeks, then we're gonna go to $130 per widget, right? So good job, not a good job, great job. That's how you should set up pay plans. What am I willing to pay for good? What am I willing to pay for great? What is good? What is great? And then build the pay plan. Too many companies that I've seen, especially in the auto industry, where their pay plan is set up where their people are winning when the business is not. And if your people are winning and the business is not, that is not a healthy situation whatsoever, and your business will not last. Simple as that. So what's a good job? What's a great job? What would you pay for a good job? What would you pay for a great job? And set up the pay plan with those tiers in place. And if someone underperforms, they'll get underpaid. Simple as that. Never pay good money for bad performance. It's a bad idea. All right, quick update. We just got a bunch of packages for the dealership, and part of that package. So when we get our new hires, look at that. That's what's up. So that's 12. So new hires at the dealership, when people come on board, they get what? Some polos,
Nike hats, dunks.
They got it better than we do over here.
Yeah, they get a lot of
that?
stuff. I don't know.
That's a lot of dunks, though.
What's this box? I'm pretty sure it's
Let's go.
Got more.
And there's more and more and more and more.
Dad,
You want to see?
Dad,
See, Caroline?
I'm pretty sure this box is shoes.
Yeah, the box of shoes too. So, yeah, look, part of our philosophy for this new place is going to be that we love our customers more than we love our products, but we love our people even more than we love our customers. And so I've worked in environments where you kind of had to pay for your uniforms. I've worked in environments where they had us like buy stuff that we didn't really want to wear, you know what I'm saying? And so this is stuff the kids want to wear, man. They love the Panda Dunks, the black, white, silver. So we're gonna hook them up with some polos, hook them up with some hats, hook them up with some Panda Dunks, make sure they look good. Like, we are drafting people to be a part of a winning team, right? So if you notice in the NBA, the NFL, all those places, you know, they don't bring somebody on the team and then say, hey, dude, you gotta pay for a uniform. They don't bring somebody on the team and say, hey, you gotta wear things you don't wanna wear. Like, it's not how it works. It's a badge of honor. It's a badge of honor to be a part of this team. And so we want to celebrate their joining the team. We want to celebrate them being hand selected out of 7 billion people on this planet. They were each hand selected to be a part of this team. And so the way that we're celebrating that is just like they celebrate in the NFL or the NBA or Major League Baseball. We're gonna have a draft day right before we open. there'll be a draft day and everyone will come up and they'll get their shoes and their polos and we'll clap and we'll cheer, we'll take photos, shoot video, and really celebrate the team members that we've selected to run with us on this journey. So I'm really excited about that. Yes, it's an additional investment, and that's what I call it. It's not an expense. We will not have any expenses in this dealership, period. Not a single one. Everything will be an investment. When you think about the word invest, you think of an ROI. We need an ROI. So we're gonna invest in Panda Dunks and polos and hats, and the ROI on that is A, we're gonna have a happier employee or teammate, and B, they're gonna post on social. They're gonna post their draft day on social. It's gonna go out on social, people are gonna watch, people are gonna celebrate. It's gonna be an amazing recruiting tool. It's gonna help us get more brand awareness. Like, dude, the investment that we make in dollars is going to return 800% when it comes to the emotions, the memories, and the experiences that we can create, which will ultimately lead and transact at some point down the road, somewhere along the way, into dollars. Simple as that. Think about the parents of these young people. Think about the parents of all, not just young people. Think about the parents of all the people that we're bringing into the organization. When they see their child being celebrated, right? When they see their child on camera, like draft day, right? Think about how their parents are gonna feel. And where are their parents gonna buy cars if they feel that way? They're gonna buy cars from us, man. Their friends, their family members, everybody, they're gonna come buy cars from us because we are creating a community and we are making a positive impact and we are loving people more than we love cars, as Liza would say. And so I just wanted to be a part of that. I think it's cool. The packages are starting to show up. All this is starting to come together. And so I'll have some more updates for you a little bit later, but just wanted to be a part of that. All right, so check it out. We've got the team, some of the members of the team. These kids are wild. We got some of the members of the team in here training on BenQ.
And if you get a D, that's the lowest it'll go. That's saying that it's probably going to sit there for a while. So you may want to look at adjusting one of those comparables or variables. And then with the star rating, all that star rating is looking at how
BenQ is our inventory management software, and so it's launching right now, which is exciting. That's going to be our ability to merchandise vehicles, be able to send them out to the feeds for marketing purposes, et cetera, et cetera. And so we've got that going on today, a little bit of training for them. It's great to see all these people starting to come together, starting to learn all the different things. And I can't get enough, I'm just overwhelmed sometimes by the commitment level of the individuals that are in that room. Only 2 people in that room in that video I just seen you have gotten any type of paycheck, from us, but yet they're here, they're committed, they're dedicated, they're learning their product, and ultimately they're tapped into the bigger vision of what's going on. And that's a lesson for everybody, man. Money is not the biggest motivator in the world. I know people think it is, but it's not. People want to work in an environment that they feel like they're a part of something bigger than themselves. People want incredible opportunities, and people are willing to go above and beyond if you can give them, a vision of the future, and if they can trust you. See, these people trust me. They know they're gonna be taken care of. They know we're gonna figure it out. They know that we're gonna fail along the way, but ultimately never fail for good, that we're always gonna push through. So, pretty stinking cool. All right, I gotta get back to work. I've got a appointment with a dealership. I've gotta have a little chat with them over some stuff that we've got going on. And then I'll give you the full recap of the day here at the end of the day, maybe. All right, check it out. We're over here at the store, which is starting to look good. These are my brother-in-laws, James, Robert, and then there's my son. Right, I can't get my finger to go the right way. There's my son. There's Robert up there. But I just wanted to show you, we got the new sign. So that is the one sign. So that sign right there is 14 feet by 3.5 feet, I think it is. So that's gonna go up front. So that's the small sign. It looks big, but that's the small sign. The big sign is over here, rolled up. So this sign right here, this monster, oh my gosh, it's so heavy. This one is 76 feet, 10 inches. 76 feet, 10 inches. And that's gonna go outside. So yeah, it's coming together, look. Walls are looking good, podcast studio's looking good. And we've got some signage, which is looking pretty cool. My brother-in-law had not seen the place yet, so I wanted to show it to him. And then outside, and Robert, I'm gonna take you down and show you the service area as well. But, so I want you to see the roof now that it's black. Look at that. Looks so much better than the blue they had up there. So that's where that 76-foot sign is gonna go, is right up there. We'll put the 76-foot sign. But they've got the roof done. Looks good. All the way down, baby, right off that main road. So, super cool. But I'm gonna go show Robert the service department real quick. You guys have already seen it. Join me for dinner. My sister told me not to do that. Sorry, Tina. My sister told me that I shouldn't read my messages when I'm on the video with you guys because she says I pause for too long. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just eat dinner. You don't want me to read my messages? That's cool. I actually heard once, I think it was Brad Pitt or one of those guys, they were doing an interview and I think it was Brad Pitt. And they were talking about how you are amazing at being able to eat on camera. They were like, every scene, you can take a bite and eat, stay in character and blah, blah, blah. I was like, that's an interesting thing. I guess there's some people that you don't want to eat around, right? Maybe they smack too much or they chew with their mouth open. But I never really thought like that is a skill and a talent to be able to eat while on video. But you know what? This is the first time I've ever done it. So feel free to let me know in the comments if you are disgusted by people eating on video, or if you think I'm pretty good at it. Either way, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you drop a comment. You know the deal. All right, so a couple different things have happened throughout the day today. Here it is now at 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 p.m. I'm here in the office still. This is the kitchen area where we can sit and eat. And so still here, 7:30, I'm gonna go pick up Savannah, my oldest daughter that lives with me. I have a 25-year-old that lives in Arizona. But my oldest daughter, I gotta pick her up from volleyball here pretty soon. And they're telling me that we have to, like the parents have to play tonight. So we'll see how that goes. But I wanted to give you the final rundown for the day. We already showed you the new sign, which I'm excited about. We just have to get it up on the building. Hopefully tomorrow, possibly Monday. We had the team in here launching VinQ. We talked about that earlier in this video. And then also this morning, we discussed like pay plans and how we actually are building out our pay plans. I think we also talked about inventory earlier. So I have a tool called Elena, and Elena is our automotive learning AI networked assistant. We just built this in the last Took my developers about a year to build it, and it's an incredible tool. It's the brain of auto, but access to all information in the world. And so I used that tool to build out an inventory set to be able to give to my partner of the ideal 150 cars that we would have on the lot. So gave him the ideal scenario. We're obviously not going to get exactly, all of those cars, but it'll give an idea of what we're shooting for. And who knows, maybe one day we will have an ideal set. But if any of you are in auto and you want to learn more about Elena, just let me know. What a time to be alive. It is unbelievable what we're able to do with that tool. Unbelievable. Jackson, now that we have the sign, he sent a picture to get our dealer's license. So many things are waiting on our dealer's license. Once we get the dealer's license, then our warranty company needs the dealer's license. Route 1 to pull credit apps needs the dealer's license. All these different tools need dealer's license. All these different software tools need dealer license. Some of the money that we're looking to draw, our floor plan, all of it needs this dealer license. So this is like the last piece was sending, there's 6 pages to get your dealer's license, but the last piece is getting the signs. And once we send that in, we should be able to get it approved. And my partner tells me we'll get it approved quickly. And as soon as we get that approved, bro, I'm gonna start snapping. I mean, we're 24 days left until opening day. Even just saying that, dude, 24 days, are you kidding me? It's gonna be a whirlwind. I mean, you just saw the facility. There's nothing in there. No furniture, no computers are set up. None of our systems and processes are in place. And I'm a system and process guy. I love having a system for everything, a process for everything. I have acronyms for everything. I want things to be simple, right? I use the LEAD acronym: listen, encourage, advise, and develop. Daily, 2 Ds on LEAD. I use the 8-5-3-1 formula: 8 leads, 5 appointments, 3 shows, 1 sold. I use 2 policies with the company: always act in the best interest of the company. Adequate performers will be graciously asked to take their talents elsewhere. I like things to be simple. I think that business today, a lot of people have complicated things. I mean, the reason we're selling everyday cars for everyday people, just cars that are 15 to 35 grand, black, white, silver, is because I want it to be simple. It's a simple formula. Glenn, what kind of cars do we need? Black, white, silver cars between $15,000 to $35,000. Small SUVs, mid-sized sedans, foreign and domestic. That's what we need. Anybody can understand that. 8-year-old can understand that, 10-year-old can understand that, 12-year-old can understand that. It is not complicated whatsoever. We just have to turn those cars, and we have to turn them quick. And so, for us going into this thing and none of our systems in place, somewhat terrifying. And it's, at the same time, a bit invigorating. It's like, you want to feel alive? Go put your entire reputation on the line. Go drop $500,000 on the line and do it all publicly, creating a daily docuseries behind the scenes where we're showing everyone every step along the way. If that don't wake you up, bro, I don't know what's gonna wake you up. So 24 days is where we're at. No systems in place. But, I will say this. We might not have any systems, but we do have people. And I know a lot of places that have systems in place but don't have good people. And they struggle to be successful. I think if you have really good people and you don't have systems, you can still win. Now, at some point, you need to have the systems in order for everyone to grow and thrive. But if you got good people and no systems, you got a chance. If you got good systems and no people, you can be successful with systems and not people, but you're not going to really be able to build what you're trying to build if you're watching this show, which I know you're trying to make like a global impact, right? I hesitate a little bit because I do look at like McDonald's. There are like franchise places like that it's all systems, and it really doesn't matter what people you put into the system, they're going to be successful. And I actually talk about that in my training. I guess I just don't see it a lot. Does that make sense? I guess I'll retract my last statement. If you have flawless systems, then no matter what people you put into them, you're going to win. But if you don't have very clear, flawless systems, and you don't have good people, you're toast. But if you have really good people, and not necessarily good, clear, flawless systems, then you can still rock. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'm not trying to talk out of both sides of my mouth. It's just one of the things I've learned over the years is if you're not, and being on camera has helped with that, but like if you're not honest with yourself, you know, like I guess what I'm saying is I don't just say stuff just to say stuff, you know. And I'm not just trying to sound good. I'm not trying to be all whatever. And so sometimes I'll catch my mouth speaking and then my brain's processing what my mouth's speaking, and my brain is going, what you're speaking right now is not accurate. It's not our accurate experience. I've actually been doing this a lot in my life as I've gotten older, is I'll speak something and I'll be like, yo, you don't necessarily know that that's true, or what you're saying is, you know, it's not that it's BS, it's, I'm saying what I'm thinking, but my brain will be like, yo, you need to reverse that, back it up, switch it around, and rethink that. And so, as I was saying, like, if you have great systems and not good people, you're toast. That's actually not true. I know a lot of organizations that have amazing systems that it does not matter who you plug into them, they will be successful. I know a lot of organizations like that. But they are very clear, defined systems, nothing hodgepodge, nothing half, you know. It has to be very clear and very defined to where even a caveman can do it, as they say. In that case, you can get a great result. So, that was a long way around. I just want to make sure that I'm not saying anything that I don't believe to be true, ever. All right, I'm gonna go pick up Savannah. I think that's it for day 18. I think you've had all the updates. Nothing else really crazy happened today. Some forms I had to fill out because we are putting something together to get some additional capital at a very low rate, which we're gonna need. Gave a couple checks to Zach so he could pay for the banners and things like that. We only ordered one side of the sign. So this big sign that we have out front, 14 feet by 3.5, we ordered a sign, a banner, but then we didn't think, oh, there's two sides to this thing, so we need a banner on the other side. And so we got the one banner, which is great. That'll get us what we need, but we have to order another one. I don't know how we didn't even think there's two sides. But on the grand scheme of things, that is a tiny, 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 tiny little overlook in comparison to all the things that we're trying to put together. So, all right, that's your update, day 18. Make sure you hit subscribe. Don't miss. 24 days left, and I'll be back tomorrow.